the show where everything is made up and the points don't matter.
Whoa, Drew Carey, is that you? You've lost some weight there. Look a little different there.
Thank you. Well, good job, Drew. Thank you, gentlemen. As I was saying, this is where everything is made up and the points don't matter. Unfortunately, just like every single game played at Soldier Field this year. I know, it's sad. Anyways, everything you see here is made up completely out of these gentlemen's heads. So without further ado, let me introduce the cast to you. Here in our fantastic Hawaiian shirt, Mr. Tyler Newman. Thank you. Jake Mickle. Hi. Stephen Woods.
Yeah, Stevie!
Josiah Balaguer. And last, but definitely not least, Luke Newman.
Yeah, Luke.
Oh, please, hold your applause. The first game we're going to do today is called Questions. This game is for all 5 of them. In this game, they can only respond with a question. If they respond with something that is not a question, you will hear the buzzer like this. And they will be out. So, the scenario that you gentlemen will be playing out is an awkward place to meet a teacher. That's it.
Communist Russia.
Meeting your teacher in communist Russia. I like it. Go for it, gentlemen.
Mr. Rahtjen, what are you doing here?
Did you know in communist Russia that I do not Rahtjen roll?
Why did you change so fast?
Did you not know that I'm communist Russia Rahtjen?
Is there no difference?
What do you think?
Aren't you both mean?
Why would you think that?
Don't you remember that thing you did to me?
Can't you see I am communist Rahtjen?
Why do you keep repeating yourself?
Why do you keep asking me these stupid questions?
That's a good question.
What would you like?
What do you mean, what would I like?
Why are you here?
Can I not visit Russia for no apparent reason?
Why would you want to come to communist Russia?
The better question is, why would you not want to go to communist Russia?
Got it.
That's a good question.
Oh my gosh, we should follow me. What are you doing here? Jake, get out of here. Shouldn't you be in class?
How would I be in class?
Didn't you hear the bell ring?
Do you not know I'm too poor to afford a private school?
Are you that new foreign exchange student?
Why would you assume that?
Don't you hear your accent?
Got it.
Am I gonna get a tardy for coming to Russia instead of going to class?
Yeah.
Mr. Abe, what are you doing here?
What?
Why are you in Russia?
In communist Russia, you do not punish principle. Principle punishes you.
That wasn't even a question. All right. That's enough of that. Gentlemen, have a seat. Give it up for them. Questions? In Russian accent. I couldn't tell if he was saying Russian or Rahtjen half the time.
Yeah. It was both.
It was both. I think they were interchangeable. 75 points to Jake.
Yeah.
300 points to Luke for the Mr. Abe joke.
Thank you.
Why? Just because.
Okay.
He's a freshman. I felt like giving him some points. 0 points to Stevie for questioning my point giving. And I'm gonna go a solid yeah for Josiah.
I got a yeah!
And then, all right. You ready for the second game?
Yes.
That's not a very, okay. All right. Ready for the second game? Second game is called Let's Make a Date. Now, remember, gentlemen, before we start, we did have a chapel this morning where Pastor Jason preached about dating relationships, so let's keep it clean. We're gonna play this game, and it's for all 5 of you. What's gonna happen is I have some scenarios on the back of my sheet of paper here. Stevie is going to be the Bachelorette. And so he's going to step out of the room for a minute, and I'm going to tell you what each of these gentlemen are, and Stevie then has to... You're stepping out of the room. That's where you're supposed to... Get out! Yes?
Someone loves you!
That's not true. I'm sure his mother does.
Always have your mom.
Anyways, so I'm going to give them each someone that they're going to act out, and then at the end of the time, Stevie is going to ask them a sequence of questions, and then at the end of the time, he has to guess who they are.
We do not know these characters.
They have not seen these pieces of paper.
I'm so nervous.
Tyler, you are going to be turning into King Kong. Jake, you are in the dentist chair. Luke, you are a biology student that is trying to free some frogs before they get dissected. And last but not least, Josiah, you're Jar Jar Binks. Can someone send Stevie back in, please? Let's see how he does at the Bachelorette game. Anybody see him out in the hall there? This is the point where we should have the Jeopardy song playing. All right, Stevie. You can walk a little faster than that. We're waiting on you.
You don't wait.
Go ahead.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to...
Got him.
Welcome to Bachelor or No Bachelor, where I, the pretty lady, will guess who my bachelors are, because I don't know. So, I'll go with my first question. Contestant number 1, if we were to go out on date, where would you take me?
Well, I would obviously pick you up, and then we would go to New York, and then we would climb to the top of the tallest tower.
Okay. Contestant number 2, where would you take me?
Definitely not the dentist. Thanks. I wouldn't take you to the dentist because that really sucks, and that would be no.
Okay. Contestant number 3, where would you take me to?
Can you repeat the question? We're not playing questions anymore.
Oh, got him. You made a joke. Where would you take me on first date?
Well,
What are you doing to them? Let them go! Ribbit. Oh my gosh, you cannot hurt them. They're just little tiny green animals.
Lisa, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like you. I'll take you to a zoo, okay? We can go there. We can look at some really cool tiny green animals.
Okay. Contestant number 4, you look kind of in pain or something.
Lisa, I'm really excited.
Where would you take me on first date? Can you tell me?
Misa don't know what date is. Misa from Naboo.
Okay.
Misa don't know what that is. Ooh, icky, icky.
Okay. Next question. Contestant number 1. If, once we start dating, and you would like to buy me a present, because that's what men do for ladies, what would you get me as first present?
Get away from me!
I'm so really scared.
All right, I don't know if that answers my question, but contestant number 2.
Yeah.
What would you get me as a present?
Well, I'll get you out of the freaking dentist. I don't like the dentist.
Okay, still don't know if that answers my question, but
That is the answer.
give the microphone to contestant number 3. Contestant number 3. What would you get me?
I'll get you a really nice, tiny, green animal. Because I'm going to set them free and make things right. We will not dissect. You hear me? We will not dissect them. I'm gonna let him free. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Go, 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 get free.
Oh my goodness. Okay, contestant number 4. This is it. This is it.
You sound like it.
Okay, what would you get me as present?
Me shall give you me, cause you save me forever and ever. I love you, Annie.
That was actually kind of cute. Okay, now I'm gonna guess what they are. Contestant number 1 was, he's that gorilla that climbs up. I forgot his name! King Kong, he was King Kong. Contestant number 2 was just somebody at the dentist.
I was in the dentist chair.
Same difference. Contestant number 3 was, he was like an activist against people dissecting frogs.
Close. What is a scientist who studies biology?
A biologist?
That's right.
Okay. And then you were the guy from Star Wars.
Yeah?
I don't watch those movies.
Rhymes with...
No points for Steven. No points.
Let me give you a hint. It rhymes with Nar Nar Ninks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
All right. Stevie gets negative points for not knowing King Kong or Jar Jar Binks. I gotta say, 25 points to Jake for slumping over in a chair and drooling on himself. Tyler, a solid 5 points for your King Kong impersonation. You also may need to get a new sub for the cornerstone. Luke, you went in and out of some kind of country accent.
It's my specialty.
That confused me for a little while.
It was a little confusing, so I'm gonna give you 100 points for confusing Stevie. And Josiah,
It's yes.
that was 2 yes for sure.
Yes.
All right, third game. We're going to do an old-fashioned hoedown. This game is for everybody but Stevie, because we've already heard him sing enough tonight anyway. So I need something random. Somebody just call something out. I think I heard someone. I hear my music appreciation class down here calling for.
Repeat it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of Mr. Rahtjen and music appreciation. So, oh my gosh. Without further ado, the Mr. Rahtjen Hoedown. Cue it up, guys. You can clap.
I have a teacher and he is very cool. I see him every day when I go to my school. He teaches me many things and it is very nice. But one thing he wouldn't do for me is get a bucket of ice.
There is a teacher you should always be watching, and his name is Mr. Rahtjen. And when he walks, he doesn't like to stroll. All he'll do is bend down and do the Rahtjen roll.
Rahtjen should be on Duck Dynasty. His beard makes me laugh so hard, it makes me have to pee. Now he's mad at me, and I'll go to Mr. Young. But that's okay, cause your time here is done.
I hate hoedowns. I think they're not so fun. I am worse than everyone. All this song is just as I feared. It's almost as long as Mr. Rahtjen's beard.
All right. Stevie, you get 5 points for sitting out. Josiah, I'll give you 3 yeahs for rhyming with beard. That was good. Tyler, you rhymed Rahtjen with Rahtjen. Oh, watching with Rahtjen. My bad. I'll give you 1.5 points for that. Jake, 0. Guns in school, man. Not cool. Not cool. And Luke, I'll give you 25. All right, so we have one final game. It did. They were water bullets. Yeah. Are you arguing with my point system? No. All right, we have a fourth and final game this evening. It's called Freeze Tag. And I need some volunteers from the audience. What I need you to do is I need you to come up and these gentlemen are going to play this game. Michael, come on up. I need you, you're gonna get your brother. And you're gonna put your brother in a pose that's very weird. He's putting you in a pose. Appropriate. So he's gonna put his brother in a pose. I want a parent. I need a parent. Mr. Abe, come on up. Come on up. We got Mr. Abe. Give it up for our principal. Mr. Abe, you get to make Josiah go in a pose. And they're going to act something out completely based on that, and then they will call freeze when they want to change up the entire thing. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stevie. Give a round of applause, everybody.
I think Mr. Abe is enjoying inflicting pain a little bit too much. You're done. You're done. You're good. Give it up for Mr. Abe.
Yeah.
Ab workout for Stevie.
I don't think you pulled the parachute to be right.
I can't pull mine, all right? How are you getting that in the air? How did I get that in the air? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. How did you do that? I don't know. So, are we going to do this together like this?
Freeze.
We're already in.
Soldiers, get down! Do your push-ups right now! Drop it! Give me a 50! 50, you heard me! I don't want to do this. Get down, do your push-ups. I don't want to do this. You know what? I don't want to do this. Freeze!
Now, boys, don't fight in school. Now, if you guys don't stop this, I'm gonna give you detention. You want 2 detentions? No. I don't want.
Freeze! Now, son, I want you to kick your sister really hard. Really hard? Really hard? Which spot? Right there. This one? Yeah. It sounds very familiar.
Brother, stop him.
Whoa, Daddy!
Freeze! We've gathered here today.
I'd rather not. Why? Okay, I didn't mean to tell you this, but I've been with Chris all this time. I don't like you.
Let's all huddle.
Freeze!
Follow this one.
Groundhog's Day. Look, I don't see it.
Freeze.
No, that's not funny.
Okay. Oh.
Tyler, why did you kick Molly again?
Because I wanted.
She's just a little puppy, you can't hurt her.
She ate my bagel!
Molly, did you eat this bagel?
Freeze! Oh, wait. Okay, not working.
See how this helps us with cross country?
gonna cross their thighs. Ready? You're gonna grab me and you're gonna fling me on my back. All right,
Freeze!
Why does it talk? Get around. What can I press this button? Freeze.
You're out. Go away. It's a nice button.
Thanks. I got it at Target.
You want me to hug, right?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Well, we're not allowed to hug from the front here. No, it's fine, it's fine. They won't see it. 1, 2, 3, freeze! Why are you pushing me?
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have 3 statues of liberty here. They're a little bit different than you would expect. But that's okay, alright? So I'm gonna move this one. Yeah, all of this.
I ain't no Statue of Liberty. Don't touch me.
Freeze!
Cut. What the heck was that? It's the worst play ever.
I don't like this.
I hate my job!
What is this?
Hey, hey, raise my hand or I quit.
What page? Guys,
I quit!
what is this? What is this? Cat?
This is the fat pose.
The fat pose.
Fat pose. Fat pose.
You know what? I'm an 18-year-old boy and you cast me for Annie.
Is it drag back in style?
No.
Oh, man.
I'm out.
Where's my whole cast?
You know what?
High five.
Freeze! Alright, let's get this. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3! What are you doing? Hey, you know the new game?
We're never gonna do one-handed wrestling.
Alright.
Freeze!
Put your hands up right now!
Mom, put down the gun.
Son, I told you to take out the trash, but you didn't!
I was gonna do it. I just had to take a quiz.
I didn't hear about any quiz. Are you getting good grades at school right now? Tell me!
Freeze!
Oh, hello, wealthy family. You walked in at the wrong time. Honey, what are you doing to our side? He did not take out the trash. Yeah, but then they're making the streets of London.
Freeze!
Oh, I just talked to my... You two didn't do your noodle papers.